So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this short presentation on all things luxury yacht cruising with Emerald Cruises and Scenic. My name is Danny Joel, and I am one of the sales managers representing both brands. Thank you so much, Martin and the team at Green Star Travel, for inviting me along today to talk about our wonderful new venture into ocean cruising. Okay, so let's get started. So a little bit about the Scenic story. So it was started in 1986 by Glenn Moroney, our founder and owner, who simply bought a coach, started operating some coach tours in and around Australia. And since then, at the end of the decade, our touring program, Scenic Tours, has gone global, offering tours in Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania, and beyond. We're very much a global operation with hubs in Boston, Vancouver, here in the UK, up in Manchester, Zug in Switzerland, and Southeast Asia. By the bottom of this slide, you can see that we've won various awards over the years, and we're very, very proud of these awards. And we do urge you clients to look online. We know you're very technically savvy, especially more so through the pandemic, and look at Cruise Critic, look at the recommended provider for which, and see what our accolades, which we're so proud of. Now, Glenn decided to venture into the world of river cruising in 2006. He started chartering out river vessels in and around Europe. But Glenn, being Glenn, always knew he could do it bigger and better. He always knew he could heighten guest expectation and experience. So we come up with a design, took it to the Holland shipyard, and now we're proud to say that we own, manage, and operate 14 of what we call spaceships, scenic spaceships, cruising all the main rivers of Europe and Southeast Asia. Now, they are spaceships not because they're from space, it's because they're so spacious. And they're award winning, as I said. And then a part of our touring program, Glenn was chartering out expedition ships as well. But Glenn, being Glenn, always knew he could do it bigger and better. So now I'm really proud to showcase our brand new venture into ocean, the stunning Scenic Eclipse, where we are going to set the new benchmark in ultra luxury cruising.
Today, I don't have to play a role as I get to become the real life godmother of the world's first discovery yacht, and that is an incredible honor. Coming off that yacht, all I could think of was, wow, oh, wow, this is incredible. I'm so proud, I'm so honored to christen this beautiful vessel, which I have no doubt will embark on countless adventures and bring joy to the lives of future guests during her wonderful life in immaculate style and safety. May God bless this ship and all who sail on her.
So there you go, very proud moment. Dane Helen Mirren christened Scenic Eclipse back on the 10th of November 2019. Now here she is. I know what you're thinking, very James Bond. But look at her sleek lines, and she is inspired by a luxury yacht. Glenn was sat in his office in Sydney, and a billionaire's yacht came into the harbour, and he looked over to the right and he thought, I want to give my guests this experience that maybe don't have £1 billion in their bank. So this state-of-the-art yacht has superb engineering features, world-class engineering features, a polar-class ice-strengthened hull, so she's capable of going from both polar regions to the top of the world and the bottom. She boasts extended stabilizers, so when she's crossing the Drake Passage, she's very stable. Her bow thrusters are 50% larger than a conventional vessel of her size. She also has ASI propulsion systems which will rotate 360 degrees, so her stability is absolutely second to none when she's stationary, and she doesn't always have to anchor either, meaning she's very environmentally friendly. Now she boasts 10 decks, 100 outside veranda suites. She takes 228 guests when she's cruising the middle of the world, and it goes down to 200 passengers when she's cruising the polar regions. This allows more landings and a higher staff to guest ratio because we have around about 20 discovery team on board. She also has 2 helicopters, which I'll show you as we go through the presentation, and her own very own submarine. Yes, she has a submarine. Zodiacs, kayaks, and a lot more toys, which I will showcase, as I said, as we go through the presentation. Now, she's truly all inclusive. You can leave your purse or wallet at home because you will not have to spend a penny on board. So, throughout this presentation, I'll showcase the luxury suites, the butler service, the 10 different dining options, the all inclusive beverages, the really spacious and indulgent spaces, the scenic discovery team, the scenic and rich. This is where we create once in a lifetime experience, taking our guests off the ship, which is all unique to our guests, and also our scenic free choice activities, which is around about 4 to 5 per day, which is included in the price.
Scenic Eclipse, the world's first discovery yacht.
So there you go. Right, let's take you on a little whistle stop tour of the on-board experience. As I said, all the veranda suites, all 100 outside veranda suites will have their very own butler. And you've got a butler phone in your suite as well. So should you need in-suite dining or whatever you want, you can phone the butler up and they will be there for you. Now, the lead-in suite, the deluxe veranda suite, a massive 32 to 34 square meters, boasts an outside balcony. All those paintings, as you can see there, are commissioned by Karen, which is Glenn's wife, and she does all the interior design. So very much a family operation, which is really, really nice. The scenic slumber beds, you can tailor make your beds to your needs. Pillow menus, silk woven carpets, um, bespoke made Dyson hair dryers, and much, much more. But look at this. This is just like a 5-star floating hotel, larger than your industry average. Now, the spa suite is 46 to 50 square meters. As you can see, has the separate seating area and your very own jacuzzi tub in your suite. And it also comes with 1 spa treatment per guests. Now, the Grand Panorama Suite has this sweeping window and a sweeping veranda there, which is 105 square meters. But as you can see, it has the dining area, the seating area, and much, much more. The bathrooms, the power shower, the roll top bath, the vanity sinks, the Egyptian cotton bathrobes, all included in the price. The owner's penthouse suite, a massive 195 square meters, larger than my apartment, I think. But as you can see, it is absolutely stunning. It's got your bath, so your jacuzzi on the veranda, lots of spaces where you can just relax, unwind, take in the scenery, or just read a book. We do urge you to cruise the way you want. The vanity sinks, again, the beautiful seating area there, and those wonderful bathrooms. Now you can also combine the suites, the owner's penthouse suite with a spa suite as well, and that's becoming really, really popular for people that want a little bit more space as well. Now the observation lounge and library located at the front of the ship looking over the bow is a brilliant area with telescopes. As I said, fully equipped library with all the information that you need when it comes to wildlife and icebergs and all this other stuff that you get to see on these wonderful cruises. But a lovely way just to chill out there on those really comfortable seats. The observation terrace, again, great. This is the bow of the ship, all open, where you can take in all those wonderful sights and also great viewing platform for all those wonderful experiences when it comes to wildlife. Now the theatre, the state-of-the-art theatre, seats around about 100 guests, and this is just amazing. I've had the privilege of sitting in one of these seats. They're hydraulic again, which are really, really comfortable. This is where the cruise director, the discovery team, the pilots in the helicopters, the pilot in the submarine, the captains will give lectures and overviews on what you can expect on a day-to-day basis, and also some light entertainment as well. Now, the 550-meter square spa is free when you enter, so you can use all the facilities. However, your treatments will come at an additional extra. So some more images there. And then we also have a yoga and Pilates studio, which is a great area. I've seen this again. It's really zen. It's amazing. And as you come off the ice and you've been snowshoe walking or doing one of the free choice activities, this is a great area where you can stretch and just, as I said, just really zen out and just take in what you've seen throughout the day. Now the power gym, the fully equipped gym, all the latest equipment is there. And look at those floor to ceiling windows as you're doing some running and watching all those wonderful sights. Now, as I said, we have 10 dining experiences on board, which is part of the all-inclusive service.
Hello, my name is Tom Kötter. I'm the corporate chef of Scenic Eclipse. The Scenic Eclipse dining experience is designed with our guests in mind. We have an outstanding culinary team. We have high qualified chefs. We have an amazing family unit here, and we get inspired day by day of local ingredients. You need to be at least 2 months on board to eat through all 2,500 recipes. A part of continuing innovations, we are enhancing Scenic Eclipse to make a culinary journey even better. We are enhancing the Yacht Club with an exciting dining space. The epicure experience is also being enhanced to a new style of masterclass experience. We have the delicious teppanyaki grill where a chef is cooking right in front of us. There's even a brand new panorama bar on deck 10, so you never have to go too far for an included beverage. As well as the enhancements, my team and I are making new menus, and I'm pretty sure you will love them. I look forward to seeing you on Scenic Eclipse. Thank you and goodbye.
Now I am truly hungry. That looks amazing. I haven't had the privilege of actually dining on board. I was supposed to have gone on board last year. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, I wasn't able to go. As I said, I had seen it in Rotterdam, but not had the privilege of experience this wonderful cuisine yet. But my time will come, hopefully. So the Scenic Lounge is the hub of the ship. This is where you can meet for pre-dinner drinks, a really comfortable area, and also to socialize with newfound friends on board. Also, you can see at the back there our very own whiskey wall with over 60 whiskies on offer. Yes, 60. And they are all part of the all-inclusive bar service. Now, the Azura bar and cafe, all day grazing with all these freshly baked pastries, paninis, sandwiches, oven baked pizzas, and much, much more. So really funky. It's a really cool area. Now, the Yacht Club, Alfresco dining. This has a wonderful menu as well, which is again part of the all-inclusive service. Elements is that serves seafood dishes, and it will seat up to 125 guests. Lumiere, which is our French Italian a French speciality restaurant, pre-bookable, but it's available for all of our guests. Coco's, sushi at Coco's, and teppanyaki, which is our Asian fusion restaurants. And then the chef's table, our degustation menu, which is around 6 to 8 courses, which is paired up amazingly by our very own sommeliers. Now, Scenic Epicures is where we do very much like on the rivers in Bordeaux, when we do shop with the chef, Scenic Culinaire. So we take our guests off board into the local markets, into the supermarkets, buy fresh produce, and come back and do some live cooking demonstrations with our executive chefs. Now, this is only available in the middle of the world, so your European and your Caribbean regions, not for your polar regions. So the deck 10 is all brand new area. So it's a great way, the cabanas. And then the Panorama Deck, again, a brand new area on board, which we've refurbed just of recent with 2 jacuzzis. And again, those beautiful sun lounges and comfy chairs where you can just relax and take in the vistas of the surrounding seas. This pool and spa. Now, this is a wonderful, larger than your industry average spa pool as well. This is located just at the rear of the ship. And yeah, it's all free to our guests. Now, the Discovery Tent Center, this is the mud room. So you don't have to traipse all the different muds and all the dirt throughout the ship because it's very, very clean. But you do get provided with a parka and some boots when you are going out on these excursions in Antarctica and you know, the top of the world as well. So you would only need to provide your pants, but everything else is provided. So the Discovery team, as I said, are around about 20 on board, and they are super skilled in what they do. A young, vibrant team. They can consist of glaciologists, biologists. I've even heard they can be penguinologists as well. But as you know, they cover every single sector, and they are there to give you all the information you need. Now, when you're out on the ice, our guests are continuously just wowed by the wildlife and the change in scenery. So they're snapping with their cameras. So it's not until they get back on board that our Discovery team are bombarded with many a different question. And as I said, they will answer every single one for you. Now, the 6-star Discovery soar above on our very own Airbus and 168 SC helicopters, taking 7 people, 6 passengers, including the 7 passengers, including the pilot. And this is where you can soar above and view those icebergs from an aerial point of view. So if you see an iceberg from the sea, you can only see 5 to 10%, but seeing it from an aerial point of view, you're seeing the entire thing under the water. And apparently, again, I haven't seen it, but it looks absolutely amazing. Now, the Airbus helicopters are not part of the all-inclusive. However, it will not break the bank. It's really affordable. And if you want some more prices on the helicopters, do give Green Star Travel a call and we can send that over to you. But as I said, it's really just to cover the fuel. I think just about $650 for about a 30 to 40-minute ride, which is not a lot considering what you get. But they're not part of the all-inclusive is because they are seasonal and we can't guarantee that they will be operating all the time. But they are very quiet and they've met all the standards when it comes to environmental safety checks. There's another image there. I mean, look at that. So James Bond. Now, this is my friend, my colleague Will. He was in cruising the Caribbean, and this is his very own shot on his phone, and it is really, really cool. He'll come off the land at the rear of the ship. There's 2 air-conditioned containers where they go into of an evening, or holds, should we say. And there you go, just a little video I thought I'd show you. Now, also, you can dive below on our very own submarine, Scenic Neptune. Now, she goes up to 300 meters. And again, is an additional extra because it's seasonal. But again, not much. It's not huge amounts of money. 7 people that takes, including the pilot, and your seats swivel around 180 degrees. And apparently, I've been told, because we have done one season down in Antarctica, and it is just mind-blowing to go down on this. Kayaks, they get up close to all the animals, the whales, the penguins, and then the zodiacs and tenders. Now, there's no real predators, so the penguins, I've been told, are very intuitive, and they're showing off, they're jumping around. I've even been told that they land sometimes in the kayaks, which is really, really cute. Now, where do we go? So I haven't got time to run through all of the itineraries, but in a real nutshell, we go from the top of the world to the bottom and everywhere in between. So European, down the south coast of America. We go to Arctics, Northwest Passage. New for this year, we've got the Japan and Russia Far East, which is really unique, and the fjords as well. So plenty of a real amazing destinations. But imagine to do it in style on Scenic Eclipse.
With Scenic Eclipse, we'll be taking up the zodiacs, and you'll be on them as we get up close and personal to the glaciers. Extraordinary, safe, stable craft where we'll have you prepared in the right gear, nice and warm, nice and safe. I'll be the driver. I'll be driving you closer to the glacier. Your excitement is building. What will we see? Well, we'll see history in the making in a lot of ways, because this ice-encapsulated continent is full of glaciers and icebergs. We'll get as far away as safe, but as close as you can possibly get. We'll be looking around in the waters for any whales that might be appearing at the same time. At some stage, I'm probably going to ask you to all keep quiet as I turn off the engine and wait for the silence to envelop us. Every day is different. Every zodiac trip is different as well.
Every time I see that video, I just think, oh, I want to be there. It's definitely on my wish list to go down to Antarctica. Now, the Antarctica in depth, the ultimate adventure, is absolutely amazing. As I said, we've done one season down in Antarctica now, and everything went amazingly. Wow, our clients are already wanted to rebook for this coming season. I'm going to showcase another video now.
Whether you're a keen naturist or adventurer at heart, experience true discovery on this 19-day Antarctica, South Georgia, and Falkland Islands cruise. Plan to travel during December and January, as it is a time like no other. Arrive as the penguin breeding cycle reaches its peak. Chicks become juveniles, parents shuffle fish ashore, and seal pups thrill with mock charges. In March, there is an abundant amount of whales, seals, birds, and penguins on display as they prepare for the annual migration north. See South Georgia teeming with stunning wildlife, with king penguin colonies, leopard and elephant seals, and historic sites and scientific stations. While the intriguing Falkland Islands are utterly unique, and one of the last great wilderness destinations with outstanding landscapes and unique wildlife, where six-star luxury meets discovery. Scenic Eclipse, the world's first discovery yacht.
Now, it's also keen to note that I know what many people think when they see this yacht. They're thinking, crumbs, how much is that going to cost? Now, we're very much in line with other expedition ships that go down there. Just because she's a yacht style, but you need to bear in mind what you're getting for your money. You know, there's so much included with the Scenic Eclipse when it comes to excursions, dining options, and much, much more. So just do take that into consideration if you're looking at prices. Now, our commitment to your health and safety and well-being is the key and the priority of what all we do. So some of the protocols that we've put in place with the COVID, well, first and foremost, it's key to note that because of the size of the ship, she only takes 200 passengers in the polar regions. It's easy for us to do that social distancing, and keep you all, because the space on board is just absolutely immense for the number of passengers. We've got medical evaluation and testing. Our team are all tested, and hopefully will be vaccinated too. So they're a healthy crew, free check-in and check-out, air circulation systems, as all the air comes from outside, Nothing's circulated inside the communal areas and your cabins, and enhanced cleaning and briefings and screenings and so much more. But as I said, we literally have thought of everything. So don't worry when it comes to the health and well-being of you. Peace of mind, flexible book with confidence. You know, you can change your holiday up to I think 60 days prior to departure, which is great. So we've got flexible booking policies and much more on board. So it's really peace of mind when it comes to the booking stage as well. Now, super early bird offers we've put in place for 22/23 cruises, and we're going to save up to 20% on selected cabins and itineraries as well. So do get give us a call, Green Star Travel a call, and they can get some prices for you, because it is selling well, especially for our forward bookings. It's, you know, it's really immense, because as I said, the prices are really keen. Now moving over to our sister brand, Emerald Cruises. Now introduced in 2014, again as a river offering. Glenn just saw another gap in the market and wanted to give offer a similar stylish ship with technology, innovation, and design, but just strip back some of the inclusions just to give it a different price point in the market. And that's so we're proud to say, so we own, manage, and operate 9 of what we call starships, cruising all the main rivers of Europe and Southeast Asia. But just like our progression into ocean with Scenic, that is happening with our sister brand, Emerald Cruises. So, you know, I'm really proud. This is hot off the press, our brand new Emerald Azura. Now, she is a little bit different to the Scenic Eclipse. My slides are going a bit all over the place here, sorry. So she's a little bit different to Scenic Eclipse because she's only warm water sailing. She hasn't got the polar class icebreaking hull and all those amazing engineering features. However, she's a luxury yacht style. She is 110 meters long. She takes 100 passengers. She has 50 outside suites, and she will offer all what we have on the river, but just transforming it on to ocean. So if you've experienced our river cruising, the Horizon Bar and Lounge, the Reflections Restaurant, all these names that you're probably familiar of are going to be mirrored onto the Azura. Now, these are CGI images. She's being built. She's afloat in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, but she is afloat, and everything is going to plan for our inaugural cruise on the 22nd of January 2022. Now, the Infinity Pool is a great area. Imagine sitting there and watching the vistas of the Mediterranean, the Adriatic coast, and the Red Sea just past your eyes. Amazing, hey? The Sky Deck, by far one of my favorite areas, with the spa pool, the fully stocked bar. And as an evening comes, you can watch one of your blockbuster classics. Yeah, that's quite cool. But you know, the innovations on these ships are just second to none. Glenn has literally thought of everything. Now, the Horizon Bar and Lounge, just like River, is where the cruise director can give you an overview of what you can expect on a day-to-day basis. Again, where you can meet your newfound friends, great place to chill out before dinner. And then the Reflections Restaurant, just the one dining option, which will serve a full buffet breakfast, buffet lunch, and an a la carte dinner. Now, drinks are included, alcoholic drinks, soft and alcoholic, are included with lunch and dinner, but they are an additional extra should you want it outside of those times. So the Terrace is a brand new space on Emerald Azura. This will seat up to 50% of the guests, but a great way for alfresco dining. The Observation Lounge, again, a great place you can chill, read a book. And as I said, we urge you to do and cruise the way you want, because it is your holiday. Gym and Wellness Center, and then just going on quickly to the suites and staterooms and what's included. So a queen size or twin hotel style beds with the finest Egyptian cotton bedding, all of an ensuite, luxurious toiletries, complimentary bathrobes, slippers, HD TV, complimentary water, Wi-Fi, individual climate control, and much more. So it's quite amazing. Now, as I said, there's 80% of our cabins have a balcony, but there's 6 cabins that don't have a balcony. So they've got like a picture window, as you can see there, but they have all the same amenities of the suites that, you know, just don't have that balcony. But we do urge you to take a balcony if you can, because when you're cruising around these wonderful areas, you know, going to those smaller ports and harbors that other larger ships can't get in, the stunning scenery, I've been told, is going to be amazing. So balcony suites, 2 on board. We also have the Terrace suite. I love this one with the 2 double sliding doors. And then the Yacht suite. And then the pinnacle of all suites, the owner's suite, which is just absolutely amazing. Now, where are we going? As I said, the intimate ports and magnificent locations. We are going to be unique in its offering because we are the world's first to be doing this in this style and this for passengers, you know, the size of the ship. So we, as I said, we start in 2022, in January 2022, where we will start on the Red Sea, and then we will follow the sun west, and then the Adriatic coast, Eastern Mediterranean, and then back into the Red Sea and the Black Sea in our winter months. So the Adriatic coast, as you can see, the 8-day Mediterranean enhancement, 8-day Croatian depth and more. The Eastern Mediterranean, just to give you some examples, the Greek islands and Turkish coastline, that's on my wish list, I can tell you that. 11-day Aegean reflections. And then the Western Mediterranean, just to give you some examples. Now, this is my favorite by far, the 8-day French and Italian Rivieras with Corsica. That is selling like hotcakes at the moment. So you imagine arriving in one of these, say, Saint-Tropez, for example, you will feel like a billionaire. And that's what we want you to feel like on your holiday. I want you to feel really special. Now, again, I'm talking about billionaires, but the price point is quite amazing for what you're getting for your money. So let's just look at that 8-day highlights of Southern Italy. It's coming around 4,500 to 5,000. Now that might sound a lot, but bearing in mind your flights and everything else that's included, you know, it's a good price point. And they do go down to 3,500 to 4 on some of the other itineraries. But the experience, the luxurious accommodation and what you get for your money is just worth every penny. Now, the 8-day best of the Red Sea, the Holy Land, Christmas time, as I said, in our winter months, a great way to cruise these different regions. Now, what we like to say with Emerald is it's exceptional Emerald value, a fully inclusive service, not an all-inclusive service. So the inspiring excursions up to 2 per day, all your meals, you've included your soft drinks and your alcoholic drinks are included with lunch and dinner. The Emerald Plus, so that's another experience, and the Emerald activities, so 2 other excursions. And then everything is taken care of by our wonderful team on board. Brochures are out. If you want a digital version, do get in contact with Green Star Travel. And then last but no means least, the offers. So savings up to 30% on selected cabins on this stunning yacht for 2022 cruises and beyond. And exclusive just for you, our valued guests who book through Green Star Travel and have been on this call. If you book within 7 days, you'll get an additional £250 per person, or in 14 days, an additional £150 per person. Wow, now we're talking really good savings. So that's me. Thank you so much for listening. We really do appreciate your time, but do get in contact. This is such a unique and special way of experiencing some of these amazing destinations, and I am sure that you're going to love it when you book it. But yeah, give Green Star Travel a call and we will go from there. But thank you very much for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.